Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, they said the king finally arrested all the Olories. Okay, they said a lot of people have advised him on how to bring out the truth from these women. Following the Juju they dropped on his chamber. They found a Juju in the king's chamber while cleaning the chamber. And the king have consulted all his wives, interrogated them, and none of them agrees that she is the one that dropped it. They said the king also wanted to involve the chief priest, that when the chief priest come, that they are going to swear with the ancient staff. But before now, they said the king, the Ifa priest have warned the king to be careful, especially with these women that he saw doom looming in the palace of Ile-Ife. That these people will commit something that might bring calamity upon the land if the king is not careful with them enough. And they said when the king was, kind of saying that the women are going to swear with this staff, ancient staff. They said they called the ancient staff the big masquerade. When the king was saying that they are going to swear with it because he no longer feels safe around them with all these things that is going on. They said some elders advised him that it will be dangerous, that if that happens, that it might lead to something more dangerous than dropping the Juju and all of that. So they said the king's stepmother, who also heard everything that was going on, advised him that he should arrest them, use police to arrest them and torture them until they say the truth. But we do know that the king is such a kind-hearted man who would not watch his wives being tortured just for the sake of truth. If there are certain men that if he is the one, you people will not be bothered about how to find out the truth. But from what we are seeing, they said the king is so soft-minded, as he have a very soft mind, soft heart, especially when it has to do with women. He also pamper women so much, and that is why he's having all this problem in his palace, because they've known the kind of a person that he is, and they are doing certain things knowing that they are going to be getting away with all of them. So from what we are hearing, allegedly, they said the king finally arrests all of them, pending when they confess. But my question is, do you think these people are going to confess? Because to me, they will rather buy there than to confess. Or before you know it, they will start pressing charges. These people, from the look of things, they are not going to confess. But to me, I believe the king have other means of punishing or dealing with them. Let me not use the word punishment, but dealing with them, in his own way. Let me tell you, when it comes to women, there are many ways you can deal with them. Seriously. Especially if the king have done this traditional stuff that he did with Queen Naomi with them. I don't know if he did it with them. The issue that they said when they had that covenant with the king, they cannot meet with another man. I don't know if the king did the same thing to all of them, or is it only to Queen Naomi that he did that with. Because from what we are hearing, they said that is one of the main reason why Queen Naomi cannot remarry until the king, lifts that from her, or until the king destroy that covenant with Queen Naomi. So if truly the king did the same thing with all of these women, you can see that it will be easy for him, to punish them in a way that they are going to either change their character or leave the palace. Because if he starved them of sex for at least 3, 4, 5, 6 months, let me tell you, they will be running helter-skelter. They will be restless in that palace without even saying a word. without even telling them, oh yeah, pack comot from the palace, without even telling them to behave themselves. They will be the one to call themselves to order. And with that, they will start pleading with the king to either release them so that they will go, or they will start behaving well. There are many ways to kill a rat. Sometimes it's not about forcing them. And like we heard, they said that seer from Brazil have made it clear to the king that if you want to fight these women, they are going to join force together and bring you down. But the best thing you should do is treat them well, treat them very well. Let them feel happy around you. But don't forget your main aim, which is bringing Queen Naomi back to the palace. And never you try to let Queen Naomi go, because if she leaves you, you are going to regret it in your life. Hey, this is a very big task, oh. A very big task. How possible is the king going to make all these women happy when they don't make him happy? When they don't support him in bringing the love of his life back, in making sure that the only son that he have is growing beside him. I'm just wondering how it is going to be possible. But let's just pray that with God, it will be possible. And they are not that good people that you will say, when you treat them right, they will want to see the king happy. Because if they are such people, we say, okay, let the king start treating them right. So that because when they are happy, they will want the king to be happy. And with that, they are going to support the king to go and bring Queen Naomi back with Prince Tadenikawo, even if it means them leaving the palace for Queen Naomi to return back. So, but since they are not that type, they see Queen Naomi as their enemy. They see her as their most rival. They want to take her position by all means. Someone like Mariam especially, who happens to be the first after Queen Naomi. So she wouldn't want a situation whereby Queen Naomi will come back. The only thing she wants is that let the story of Queen Naomi end, so that she will take the position of Yeyoluwa that have been her major problem ever since she enters the palace. But that is never going to happen. Because God have put Tadenikawo in this marriage, and God have his reasons for doing that. So you cannot take Prince Tadenikawo away from the king's palace, just like the same way you cannot take away Queen Naomi. Unless Queen Naomi decides today that she is no longer going there. But even if she is no longer going there, spiritually she is still there, because her flesh and blood, who happens to be Prince Tadenikawo, is still there. So fighting it is like fighting a lost battle. So let's just pray that God will give the king the wisdom to do all these things and come out safely. You see why it is good to avoid certain mistakes. Because had it been that they are not here, this kingdom would have been moving well, and they will be enjoying peace and love in the palace. So my people, so we hear them. Don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Give this video a thumbs up and share it. And say your opinion on the comment section. Bye for now. Love you guys.